Yo, what is up, YouTube? Today we're gonna be reacting to Tommy G's Inside the Worlds of High Stake Gambling. Let's get right into it. Drop a sub if you ain't subbed yet. Follow the Twitch down below. Appreciate y'all. Chat, have y'all ever gambled?
My biggest single session win was $11,526,000.
Oh, the video is getting spicy already. How do you win that much money? How do you win that much money, chat? How do you? I might become a professional at that.
Restricted everywhere. I'm not even supposed to be in this building.
What's the game you play?
Slot machines.
Wait, why did he get banned everywhere?
Around 300,000. Hotels in Las Vegas don't have balconies.
Because when people lose big.
You know what I could do with 300K and that guy's losing it and saying it so calm? If I lost 300K, chat, whew, I don't know where I would be at right now if I lost 300K.
Very tempting?
Yeah.
Vegas is
I might be like the random guy around the street just shooting things up. At that point,
some of the most powerful, wealthy, and elite people in the world. But because of that, also comes a lot of people trying to latch on and had made it a living to take what they can from those people.
We need a knockout, a tap, a submission.
Wait, does gambling bring up that much money? The high stakes gambling of Las Vegas.
Today we explore the world
I've been
of high
seeing
stakes
people gamble
gambling.
millions.
So of course we head to Sin City, Las Vegas.
That
This
don't
is
even
a
got a
place
million.
filled with
People are gambling
and
what I'm gonna
vices
make in my whole
galore.
life.
But did you know it owes its roots to the righteous? That's right. The city's rise can be traced back to religion, more specifically the Mormons. In 1954, a
Isn't
Mormon
Vegas
banker
just
named
like
Harry Thomas broke tradition by approving bank loans for
Isn't
casinos
that where all
when no one else would.
you know, the
Vegas went
OF
from a ghost
people
town
were
to
at?
a place that some
How
would
was that a
call
religious
typhoon
town?
of dark money. Throughout the 50s, 60s, and 70s, major casinos were secretly ran and controlled by organized crime families from cities like New York, Chicago, and Cleveland. And to this
W Chicago, chat.
day, gambling remains one of America's most divisive industries. Last year,
Nah, I heard
Vegas
gambling's
casinos
mad
pulled in
addicting,
nearly
chat.
$9 billion. To them, it's
$9 billion?
about
There's not
choice.
even
They
9
offer
billion
an escape,
people.
a thrill, and a good time.
How much
Critics,
do
however,
they?
see Vegas
How much do
different, a
people
predatory
gamble?
machine built to exploit
Yeah.
addiction and desperation. To see into this world
Fuck, I'm
for
never going to
myself, I
Vegas. Chat,
assembled
I'm
a
going
crew of
broke.
high-stakes gamblers and
I'm gonna
headed to a
gamble
lavish
my
penthouse that
my
would
life
serve
savings,
as our
which is like
headquarters for this
$100.
operation.
Chat, I heard gambling's like really addicting. Is that true?
In the midst of Sin City, Las Vegas.
I heard gambling's really addicting. You know, chat, I can't gamble yet because I can't gamble yet, but I heard gambling is really addicting,
Vegas
bro.
is a place I find a little bit depressing. It's like a consumerism, capitalism hellhole. Gambling is something that I've avoided largely in my life. And the traditional.
Shit, I might have to do that unless I'm a millionaire, chat. I'm gonna lose everything on
I
there.
gamble on the stock market. So yes, in
Or you could be like Togi and become a millionaire, chat. Y'all seen that guy, chat? He went crazy gambling, got millions, made 10 million in a month gambling. Shit, I might just have to follow those steps. Shout out to Togi, bro. I might have to follow Togi's footsteps. He sure got in Togi in there as the best gambler ever. No dick riding. Oh, never mind. I'm dick riding crazy. I'm dick riding crazy, chat. Have y'all seen him? He's big, muscular, and got all the money in the world from gambling. I'll become a pro like him. Hey, Togi, hit me up. I want to become a pro gambling. We could go to like Cabo because you're supposed to be 18 to gamble over there.
What attracts you to Las Vegas?
You know, I just always
Casinos.
gambled. I started gambling when I was young at 16.
Damn,
What's the game you play?
where do
Slot
you,
machines.
What's the most you won in a night?
bro? Slot machines are the worst at gambling, chat. From what I've heard, that's like pure luck. That's pure luck, or as my boy Togi would say, pure investment. I heard like the best ones are like blackjack and all that, cause that's like skill.
$81,000.
$1 million?
I can't believe this! I just won $1 million!
How is he so calm? How is he so calm after winning $1,000? I'm jumping. I'm breaking everything. I don't care. I'm breaking everything. I'm chugging a whole bottle after winning $1,000. $1 million, shit. I'm going crazy. Y'all would get the most insane reaction from
What's
me.
the most you lost in a night?
Around 300,000. These are all there's.
It's not that bad when you look at it
There's
at
21
winning $1
special
million.
suites here at
It's
the
not that
Cosmo
bad.
By invite only. You can't even book these rooms.
So this is what the high life is like.
This is what it's like.
Bro, that's a raw ass room. To gamble? I would love to gamble in there.
So it's got hot tub, massage table.
You take advantage of that?
You know, I never really get massages
it-
in the room. One interesting, really fun fact.
Is it free 'cause you're there to
do you
gamble?
know why all the hotels in Las Vegas don't have balconies?
Because when people lose big, it's very tempting.
Yeah. I know, people personally.
Damn, that's actually pretty smart, chat. That's pretty smart. Because I feel like they would get in a lot of trouble if they had balconies and someone lost like $5 million and they
who
just
lost everything, and then when they had the shooting on the strip, that was a guy who lost all his money, went upstairs to his room, and unfortunately started shooting at people.
The reports that Haddock was gambling $10,000 a day before the massacre may be a clue.
damn, yeah, gambling can take you through such a dark path, chat.
Spent
Chat,
much of his time
don't
there
get- don't
gambling
ga-
thousands of
It's because people gamble what they can't lose. People gamble to try to get rich, chat. You gotta gamble what you can afford to lose, like like $10. You don't care about $10. Gamble at $10, chat.
dollars at the
You
casinos.
don't put your whole life
Tons
savings
of
in
stuff
there.
like that. You know, Vegas is it's a show. It's a place to have fun.
Yeah,
it's a place
Vegas-
to
Vegas
have
is
a good
just
time. And
OF
if you
and,
go too deep down
gambling.
the rabbit hole, you could fall for it. But if you're focused and doing your thing and having a good time, then enjoy the ride.
Would you consider yourself a professional gambler?
I've had the last
Bro,
couple of
two
years have been
machines?
very good, and especially with winning $1 million. But I wouldn't say that long term and over the course of my life that the gambling
Is he positive or negative? Oh.
Influencing now that I'm getting paid for, and the sponsorships and different stuff like that definitely is making a good chunk of my money. Slot machines are a set percentage.
It's pure luck, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what your actual win
Yeah.
percentage is?
Most of the machines in the casinos are set to about a 9-10% hold rate. You should
9,
win
10?
90% back, but most people play into infinity, which they just keep going, so they're just gonna run out of funds at some point.
You seem like a smart guy. Choosing a game that's pure luck. Why?
You have no worry in the world, and you don't have to make a decision. Just hit a button.
He's smart for that, I guess. When you have money like that you don't care about. When you have money you don't care about, might as well, chat.
Yeah, pleasure, man.
Nice to meet you.
This is Mickey Mace. He's one of gambling's most controversial characters. Some think he's one of the best gamblers in the country because, after all, he's gambled on behalf of massive hip-hop stars, and he also flaunts multi-million-dollar payouts.
Oh,
from
I know
casinos.
who this
However,
guy
if you look
is.
at the YouTube comment sections, he's a heavily debated man. Many question the
4
truthfulness of
million
his
of
claims
custom
and
money
alleged
there for-
conspiracies ranging from he's a paid Vegas insider to simply accusing him of misrepresenting his stories. I'll let you be the judge.
I don't know if you know.
I heard
you know
he's,
I'm,
like, really good
restricted
at gambling.
everywhere. I'm not even supposed to be in this building.
Why is that?
I've been banned from almost every casino in the world.
Because?
Well, I know it's for winning too much. Some of them have said it.
Why do they ban you for winning too much? But when you lose too much, they keep you there. Why don't they want you winning too much?
And some
chat?
of them won't. I made most money.
I feel like
in
that's
baccarat,
unfair. If
second
he
most in
was
blackjack,
losing
and I would
all his
say
money,
I'd
they wouldn't
probably
kick him out. They
play
would probably
in
want him
the
in there, huh?
high-stakes PLO games in the world.
But
My
since he's
biggest
winning like
single
crazy,
session
they
win
want to
was
kick him out.
$11,526,000.
11 million?
Well, all
11
my tax
million.
statements are out. I mean, we could log in all my tax records right now. Drake to Lil Baby to literally anybody you could think of come forward to verify that they've witnessed it happen. So all of these people come forward to verify. Not a single person can say they have ever witnessed the opposite.
Don't they want you to play high stakes?
Yeah, because they think you're gonna lose high stakes. My biggest loss was $8 million in
But
an
since-
afternoon.
oh.
Losing the $8 million was a
8
very
million?
confusing feeling. And then it hit a certain point that
8
felt
million in
helpless.
an
But I also
afternoon.
don't want to mislead people thinking that it's easy or it'll happen to them, because almost it won't happen to them. They're almost guaranteed to lose. And if they let me keep playing and didn't ban me, maybe eventually I would have gave it back.
Before we hit the casinos, I want to learn a little bit of the game. I've never gambled before in my life, never spent a dime in Vegas. So we're going to use the stake platform to play some slots.
Stake.us is a social casino
ad, I guess. I bet you that's the only reason
that
he did
offers
that,
a
because
free way to
he got a
play.
couple
This is
milli
different
off
than their
this.
Stake.com
He got a couple milli off this.
pay-to-play platform.
Hey, Steak, if you want to sponsor me, I'll go live in Cabo for you.
And now, like any good gambler, because I ran into insufficient funds, I'm calling it. I have a family, I have a mortgage, I have a life to live. So thank you, Steak, for the experience, but I'm gonna cut myself off. But if you want to try Steak,
There's
link in the
no way. He
description.
put like see, chat, that's smart. He put $10 and he got thousands of
If
dollars
gambling
for
is what
promoting
suits
them.
you, take a spin, but don't overdo it.
ad? How much y'all think they paid him for that little ad?
Cities right here. Why don't you own an apartment?
L
building?
ad,
Seriously,
L ad.
Let me show you a pack.
L ad.
Your origin story as a business is the spam king. You sent 100 million emails a day that were spam.
100?
So back in the day, I was in the online advertising
For what?
business. I got into email marketing, and I used to send out lots of 100 million plus emails a day, and then I got sued.
How do you
by
send 100
Microsoft,
million
New York AG,
emails a year, a
MySpace.
day?
Did very well doing it, but I never broke any laws. I only broke terms of service issues, is where most of the lawsuits stem from. Paid almost $20 million in fines.
At my peak year, I did 108 million was my best year.
In 1 year?
Yeah.
This exact location.
How do I
of this
get into that
drive-thru
chat?
we're
I need
driving in,
108
I got in a
million right
high-speed
now.
pursuit with $4.5 million in cash, and they used to do trunk checks there. And one of the security is how I got away from the guys chasing me.
Why were you in a high-speed chase?
I just won $4.5 million at Bellagio, which is across the street. And so to go this way on the strip, you have to cross and make a U-turn. And as we made a U-turn, I noticed that we were being followed from the valet at Bellagio. I told my boy stomp on it. He did. There's a truck behind us, stomped on it, followed us, and we pulled into here. And when we got to the trunk check, they saw all the cash in the back seat. I just told security, I was like, yo, someone's chasing us, hold them up. And he gave us instructions. So if we stuck to the right there, it takes you to the employee parking lot. He told me how to navigate it to get out to Cobalt. And he's like, when you hit Cobalt, make a right and just get out of town.
Thought we
So
get
we did.
employed.
We got
Chat
away.
saved his life, man. And he got away with the 4 million. El Mikey for not splitting, he didn't at least give him the employee 100K. Look how sad everyone
So
looks
here
in
at the
there.
Venetian, I've won more money in this building than any other building I've ever been in. I beat them for $15 million. And I'm actually kind of nervous being here. I also have not been back to this building, not even once, since I've been banned until right now.
We're here on spring break, so it's particularly packed. It's March Madness weekend, and people are moving and shaking in here. And it honestly blows my mind. My idea of a vacation.
Bro,
is an
everyone looks so
Airbnb
sad in
with
there.
No one near us, near mountains or woods. But this different strokes for different folks. And guys like Roger here thrive off an environment like this.
This is the one I got the $1 million on.
You want to try again?
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it again. See if we can hit a jackpot.
Damn, how much money does
Most
he
of the
put
people
in?
who have hit the $1 million have done it. 80% of them have been on $25. Here it goes.
How much money did he put in?
That's a good hit. That made us a little money. 2 more.
Bro, he just walks around with all that money, Chet. And the bad thing about that, they like, you don't know the time, Chet. You're just clicking a button, so time flies by, and once you notice, you're gone with all your money, bro.
For how long at a time usually?
Until I'm happy, you know. Sometimes if I win a pretty good jackpot, I'll quit. If I don't hit something, you know, sometimes I'll go all in until I get it. I don't have a set time limit.
Were you ever married before?
No, I've never been married. I have twins. I have twin boys.
W
Unfortunately, their
got
mother
kids?
passed away.
Oh.
My first fun experiences with them was both of them came
El-
to the casino. We all played together.
El
but they
Mom
don't
for
really have a big
passing
interest
away.
to
El
gamble.
Mom.
Haven't been into it. And that's a big problem for the casinos, is that younger youth does not have any interest really in gambling on slots. It's just not something to do. They grew up, you know, playing online video games and so much other stuff.
Because I don't follow sports that closely,
Oh,
I didn't
everyone's
realize
sports
how
bet.
massive sports betting has gotten. And this is how it all
Chat,
happened,
he got
folks.
double
Previous to
promo?
2018, it was illegal across the United States. Then the Supreme Court made the decision to rule sports gambling to be legal, and this unleashed the floodgates. 38 states have since approved.
Don't sports bet, chat. I had to quit, bro. I was down so much money sports betting. I don't even watch sports. I think that's why I was down, bro. I was just putting money in to put money in. I would win some, I would lose most of them, chat. Don't fucking sports bet if
it
you
as
don't
part
watch
of their
sports.
legal commerce, and this has resulted in a booming industry that did.
Chat, I lost so
$300
much
billion
money,
in
bro.
2023,
I lost so
which, to
much
put in
money.
perspective, makes it more than 30 times bigger than that of the business of the Vegas casinos. And according to Siena College Research Institute, nearly half of men aged 18 to 49 have a sports gambling account. And furthermore, the average household that does sports betting loses about $1,100 a year.
Yup,
To me,
I
those
lost so
numbers
much
are
money, bro.
astonishing. Let me know in the comments if you think this is something we need to be concerned about as a society.
How much money are you willing to lose today?
We got it. We got it.
You got the jackpot?
$98,000 I could win right now.
Bro.
All I have to do is that.
I know who you are. I love you, by the way. But they don't want you here, so we're just gonna.
That's baseball 2021. That's all. 21-21, you can come back.
21-21?
10 years?
No, 100 years.
100 years.
Bro.
I got a 100-year trespass.
Yeah, man.
If I warn you that you are
Why did they trespass him for 100 fucking years, bro?
trespassing property by statute 207. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there. Have a good day.
Sorry. Thank you. So I saw them like gathering and like pointing at me, and I was like, I know, you know.
Here's our property, so you gotta go out.
Oh, we're not on. We're still on property. This is the closest I'm allowed to come.
Bro, how do you get banned for 100 years?
Is 100 years a typical ban?
No one's ever used the number 100 before. They're like, you're banned, get out.
Bro.
So have you ever played slots before?
Never.
All right, you know what? Hit that, touch that. I'm putting my faith in you.
How much y'all think he's gonna win? Imagine $1 million his first one.
That happened where I didn't get one extra ball.
Damn.
So we won $400. So not very good.
Damn.
And how much did we spend to get this 400?
So we have 2,000 in the machine. So we're down right now about $760.
Does
Damn.
this fund itself, or because you've already made tens of millions of dollars in other business, you just can afford to lose?
I can afford to gamble from the money I've made from my other businesses, but the gambling and being an influencer now definitely helps to fund
He
it.
probably has like some big gambling promos, huh?
Do you advise?
If you've never gambled in your life or played slots, I would tell you probably save your money. You're never going to win long term. Lucky Lacey, you ready to bring me some luck?
I'm gonna try.
What's the most you ever lost?
The most I ever lost in a
Damn,
day
he
was
gets all the
$300.
girls in the
For
casino,
my
huh?
birthday a couple of years ago, I did $5,000 spins. So I did 50 spins at 5,000 each. Plus I did 50 spins at 1,000 each to celebrate my 50th birthday. And unfortunately, I lost just during that session of 300 grand. I lost about $250,000.
What's the most you lost in, Mike?
It was between 3,000 to 5,000.
This is Lucky Lacey. She's a former exotic dancer and winner of 2016 Miss Nude Universe, and she's a friend of Raja's who also likes to play slots recreationally.
I tend
Bro,
to just take
slots
what I wanna
just
lose
hit.
that day.
He
So
hit
if it's
already.
what I
W
would've spent
slots
the night
just, he
out
hit that,
having
bro.
fun, then I take that, and if I don't lose all of it, then that's a win for the night. If I lose it all and go to the ATM machine, then that's the only time I really consider it being a loss.
What's the most you've lost in?
I probably wouldn't even go back
20?
to the ATM machine, chat.
What was that like?
It was okay.
This is John Lillis. He's a former world champion American skier who has since moved on to become a full-time sports bettor. He and his partner Chris run a Discord.
How do you go from full-time skiing to becoming
chat for
damn?
clients that want to copy their
Is it
bets.
that
They
bad?
consider themselves sharp action bettors, which is a type of strategic
it that
gambler that
bad?
looks for undervalued spreads in an effort to win bigger and more consistently.
Just like anything else with gambling, you build a tolerance to it, right? And if you know that you're lifetime up or you're doing the
I
right
feel like
thing,
knowing
you're
me,
just
chat, I
catching a
would
bad
go all
beat
in and
or
lose
something doesn't
everything
go
if
your way.
I was old enough to gamble. Good thing
So
I'm
your
not
bonus,
yet.
We go down like to this game actually goes all the way down to
Good thing you have to be 21 to gamble, bro. If not, I would probably go all in and I would lose everything.
10
right
cents
now.
bet. You get $10 spin, so we just fast tab it and see if we can get a bonus so you can see what it does. One freaking bonus here.
Bro, look at him. He looks addicted to that.
This is big. So this is gonna upgrade us this wheel. We could hit this major right now for 12,000. We could hit that super grand for 167,000. This is big.
Bro, that's probably nothing to him. Let's be honest. That's probably nothing for him.
Wood houses now, and we're gonna get another spin. Oh, that's huge. Oh my God. We got our first gold hat right here now. So on a $100 bet on this machine 2 nights ago, I won $51,000.
And I bet you he had no reaction to 51. Y'all saw his reaction for $1 million?
So we did it, guys. Jackpot. Boom, 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 baby.
Look.
1,700.
Bro, $1,000 is nothing to him. He's probably used to losing that. He has no reaction to that, chat. That's how you know you're like bad addicted, bro. That's how you.
Wow.
Or he just has that much money, baby. $1,000, I'm going crazy for that.
Tenants on the way.
Yeah.
Does this money mean anything to you?
No.
Yeah, I feel like I got a little revenge for what we put into it.
Yeah,
but,
see?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not life changing. It's not gonna change where I have dinner at tonight.
See, bro, he doesn't care, bro. I'm telling you, chat. And if you win like $1 million, do they just give you $1 million cash, chat, or what happens? Or do you get like a big check? Or do you get casino credits? You probably get casino credits, huh? So you could use it next time you go. That's probably what they do, chat. You probably get like a casino card, like for credits, so you can use it on the slots machine again. They probably give you casino credits.
Continue gambling a little bit more.
You do this as a professional.
Yeah, absolutely.
How long have you been doing it, and what is your
How are you a
ROI?
professional
I've been
sports
gambling
bettor?
for a long time, right? Even in my early teenage years, playing poker, blackjack. I mean, I was the kid with
I
the fake
sucked
ID
at
who
poker.
ran to the blackjack table and You know, I came through it very organically. Since I've been tracking and posting and helping other people win and really tracking my action publicly for other people to see where other people can actually track what I've done, I would say we are at about 3.5 years now with a 400% ROI.
If you understand
I don't know what that means. Oh, return on investment, return on investment. There you go.
Thinks. You understand that the market moves based on what the public thinks is going to happen outside what the actual probability is. Every bet
Too much yapping.
Go the distance. What we're betting is that this is going to be the fight.
Bro, we don't care about that guy yapping chat.
Use you. That's how you get the best experience.
Bro, he should have got a mic. Oh, there you go.
You don't come here trying to meet a celebrity. You don't come out here trying to get famous and make $1 million. You come.
If I went to LA, I would go out there to try to be famous and make $1 million. Actually, that's what I would try to do. Why else would you go to LA? That's where all the connects are at.
Off with your friends. So it's filled with a lot of smoke and mirrors for two reasons. One, to take everything from those elite people, and two, because without it, anyone who's in between working class and elite doesn't really have a way out.
Casinos didn't get pretty based on people winning money. So
yeah, they probably it's all they lose more.
Mathematically, I don't think there's anything intrinsically that you couldn't find information.
Casinos probably make a lot of money because a lot of people lose a lot of money, huh?
Psychology-wise,
because I don't think casinos would make money if someone won $1 million. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat. I think they lose money.
To get you to spend more. So if that's smoke and mirrors, then I guess yes, that probably exists.
That's 100% true. I mean, if there is an advantage that someone can take, or a scheme that they can run, or a scam that they can get into, someone has found their way into it in Vegas, and you know, it just is what it is.
To me, gambling is not that much different from alcohol, porn, fast food, or video games. Done to an extreme, they can ruin your life, but done in moderation or not doing them at all, you should be okay. But
that's
my
what I'm
question
saying.
Is, what is it within some people that seems to compel them to take their vice to a self-destructive
if you use what you're
level,
willing
while
to
some
lose,
people can be disciplined
it's okay to gamble. I don't feel like it's that bad. It's like bad when you like go all in, chat.
While I don't know why that is, what I do know is from top to bottom, from the music in the lobby to the scents that you smell in your room to the free drinks and much, much more, Vegas is a place designed to tilt the odds away from you being able to maintain your own self-control.
Oh, I seen a video about that. Like the walls are shaped some type of way, so you want to stay at the casino. That's crazy to me how they like play like mind games with you like that. I don't know if that's true though, chat.
I think Vegas ruins lives. I think it causes more deaths, whether it be literal or spiritual and emotional, than almost any other place in the world. It's built on the sex trade. It's built on glorifying sex work and prostitution. Exasperates.
Yep. Bro, if you go to LA, I went once when I was like 10 years old, bro. You see them all over. You see like girls, you know, chat. You see them all over the streets, bro.
Most people's weaknesses.
It's crazy.
Vegas is sold as an idea that all your dreams can come true and you can do anything you want and fix all these things. But the truth is, it's a hole and it's a trap. Every single thing you see here on the Strip was 100% built on your money. This only exists.
Was it all gambling or taxes? Oh, gambling?
I don't think you should enter any form of gambling, especially Vegas, the mecca of gambling, thinking you're gonna win. If this isn't a testament to the billions and billions and billions of dollars that the people spent to have this built, we are in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere. There's no reason a city should exist, let alone one as lavish and exciting as this. This is built on losers. Every day, everybody comes here to lose money.
A lot of money,
Don't be foolish and think you're going to be the winner.
So here's the deal. There's one fight left. 25 minutes, 5 rounds. All we need is this fight to not go to the distance. No judges involved. We need a knockout, a tap, a submission, a disqualification, anything of the above. We win. That's 5.
Why does he have a what's Brazzers, chat? Why does he have a Brazzers bag? What's that? Yo, is that Andrew Tate? Chat, is that Andrew Tate? The top G's in the UFC? After they raided his house, he's like struggling a little. He's in the UFC now, chat.
So what's going through your mind after the loss?
I'm never fucking betting a sports bet next to this fucking guy again.
So why not?
I'm a superstitious guy. He wasn't liking the play early, and
you got to have good energy when you're gambling. You get the energy that you bring into it. So if you bring bad energy into gambling, if you ever see someone at a table and they got bad energy, run the other way, because the gambling gods will never look favorably upon bad energy.
Do you know any tragic
Damn, he
gambling
lost.
stories?
I know a lot of tragic gambling stories.
Not for him,
from
bro. Him, it
people's
made
wives
his.
leading them to them selling their houses and cars.
Damn.
Your comps, you have an automatic 30, sometimes up to 40% of spending power based on your theoretical loss. People call it theo. It stands for theoretical loss. It does not mean literal loss. As a matter of fact, you could win while still having theo. Every time you play, whatever they tell you your theo is, 30% of that number you can spend on anything you want on property.
So guys, there's a lot of ways to gamble in life. The ways I prefer to gamble, one is betting on myself. So this YouTube
Yeah,
journey,
chat. That's the best way to gamble, chat. Bet on yourself, chat. That's what I'm doing right now. Betting on myself, chat.
it's been one big gamble that has
Chat, bet on
finally
yourself
paid
always,
off.
bro.
But then
Bet on yourself before you bet on others, chat. You gotta upbring
real
yourself,
estate,
chat.
stocks, really just the S&P 500. I believe
Invest in
it's
yourself.
a big mistake. Not
Don't
to take a
invest in
gamble on
gambling.
yourself. However, the
Don't
question
bet
is,
on gambling
what is
if
an
you haven't
appropriate
invested
gamble?
in yourself, chat.
One of the oldest rules in the book when it comes to gambling or even investing is only put down what you are comfortable losing.
Like I was telling you
Where
guys
people
earlier.
really get into trouble is they bet the house on something. Why would you bet your house? That's where you
Yeah,
live.
that's
I
what
would
I'm
never
telling you guys,
bet
chat.
or invest. I would recommend investing over gambling, but invest what you can stand to lose. That's a age-old maxim that holds true.
Yeah, like
Don't
right
put-
now with the stock market, when that thing dropped crazy, so many people were going crazy because they invested less than they were willing to lose, chat. Like me, I invested in the stock market, but I didn't care because I only invested like probably max like $1,000. And it was like money that I made over the years that I was like willing to lose, chat, that I don't care about. I forgot about that money.
Just set on the Las
I don't even
Vegas
open the
Strip,
app no more.
And all around us right now, someone's rolling the dice, someone's placing the bet, and maybe someone just lost their house, maybe someone just won
Lost
the jackpot
their life.
and won big. It's been a fascinating look into a world I had no idea about. As always, guys, I appreciate you for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Peace.
See you next week, chat. Peace out. Appreciate y'all stopping. Appreciate y'all watching this video, chat. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, drop a comment, 3 comments. You know how help that algorithm out. Follow the Twitch. It's right here, chat. Follow the Twitch. We're live as much as I can, cause I be working a lot, chat. So like, you know, I be getting home late. But as much as I'm gonna try to do it like 2 to 3 times a week, chat. Peace out, though. Appreciate y'all, chat. Drop a like, subscribe. Peace out.